Hi everyone, welcome to this comprehensive exploration of Rosa Parks, a name synonymous with the civil rights movement, equality, and bravery. Born in Tuskegee, Alabama, in 1913, Rosa Louise Macaulay Parks, a humble and mild-mannered seamstress, unexpectedly became an icon for civil rights when she refused to give up her seat on a bus to a white person. Rosa grew up in a segregated society, harshly divided along racial lines. At that time, separate but unequal was the omnipresent guiding principle that typified the lived experiences of African Americans in the South and, to varying degrees, across the country. From an early age, Rosa demonstrated a deep concern for social justice and equality, which would later fuel her insistence on change. Parks first joined the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, in the 1940s, consistently campaigning against racial inequality. Her determination was further evidenced by her participation in obtaining legal recognition of NAACP in Alabama, and playing a pivotal role in the Montgomery chapter of the NAACP. History was reshaped on a mundane December day in 1955 when Rosa boarded a racially segregated bus. At the time, the first 10 rows were reserved for white passengers only. Should these seats be occupied, black passengers were expected to surrender their seats without argument and move to the back of the bus. That fateful December, Rosa found herself in the spotlight of history. As the bus filled with white passengers and the driver ordered the black passengers to vacate their seats for the whites, the rock of racial injustice met the unyielding hard place of societal inequality, encapsulating Rosa in a moment that would be etched into the annals of American history. Rosa's defiance was not simply a standoff between her and the bus generations, invigorating the fight against social injustice and promoting the cause of equality among communities worldwide. The story of Rosa Parks is a poignant reminder that the journey to equality is an ongoing process, and enduring change only materializes through unrelenting perseverance and vigilant commitment. As we delve deeper into her vibrant life and impactful contributions, we continue to draw rich insights that still illuminate our path towards a more just and equitable society. While often alluded to as the mother of the civil rights movement, Rosa Parks was more than a noteworthy historical footnote. She was a genuine catalyst for change, a beacon of hope for the oppressed, and a paragon of perseverance who dared to defy a social order predicated on racism and subsequently dedicated her life to rectifying the wrongs it perpetuated. The contributions of individuals like Rosa Parks were fundamental for the civil rights movement. By their defiance, they exposed the ugliness of segregation, thereby helping the public enflesh color prejudice and engage in change. They're remembered not just for their resistance but for the ideals they symbolize and the change they inspired. Rosa's legacy vividly illuminates the unequivocal potential of individuals to effect monumental societal changes. Her life exemplifies the profound difference one can realize by courageously standing up against discriminatory practices. Her legacy informs us that the struggle for equality and fairness is never finished and that we are all part of this ongoing narrative. Rosa's life and contributions have been chronicled, celebrated, and deeply revered by countless individuals, institutions, and organizations around the world, ensuring that her indomitable spirit, her vision for a more equitable society, and her paramount contributions to the civil rights movement will continue to be commemorated and shared for generations to come. Rosa Parks may have passed on, but her extraordinary legacy continues to impact society. She was indeed, as Johnny Depp once noted, someone who did the collision course with history and refused to foresee its outcome itself, much to the betterment of us all, leaving behind a radiant legacy that perennially influences humanity. On December 1, 1955, a shy seamstress from Montgomery, Alabama, quietly and resolutely launched herself into the tumultuous world of the civil rights movement. Her simple act of defiance on a public bus not only altered the trajectory of her life but also redefined the course of history, eventually leaving an indelible mark on a nation. As we commemorate her unyielding stance, her passionate pursuit of equality, and her unwavering contribution to the civil rights movement, the immortal words written in her honor resonate more fittingly than any other. The soul of Rosa Parks was the soul of a nation. She stood up for what was right, started a movement that reverberated across a nation, and touched the world. Even as Rosa's life unfolded as a beacon of hope during an era overshadowed by racial bigotry, her legacy continues to serve as a compelling force inspiring us to work collectively towards a world regrettably yet to eradicate elements of ethnic discrimination that fetter many societies globally. Rosa Louise Macaulay Parks lived a life marked by her deep-seated commitment to social reform and civil rights. Her unfaltering dedication to challenging prevailing racial stereotypes and her resolve to create a just society for all unequivocally marked her as one of the most profound American figures of the 20th century. The footprints of Rosa Parks, while physically non-existent, are deeply entrenched in the annals of the civil rights movement. She leaves us the enduring opportunity to tread in her footsteps, to rekindle the fervor of her tenacity, and to remember her not only for her unbending resolve but also for the change that she audaciously inspired. And so, Rosa Parks, a simple African-American woman, has secured for herself a timeless and revered place in the history of American civil rights. In reflecting on her contributions, the lessons we have gleaned from her life and legacy will undoubtedly flourish as we venture forth on our journey towards inclusivity. Rosa's story is one of those sagas that underscore both the beauty of human resilience and the transformative potential of the courage of conviction. Collectively and individually, Rosa tells us, we're far more powerful in the pursuit of historic and socio-political change than we initially conceived. Rosa Parks' legacy lives on, continually embodying the ideals she dedicated her life to. Her audacious courage in the face of adversity, her relentless struggle for equality, and her unwavering commitment to justice continue to inspire countless individuals in their pursuit of fairness and social reform. Rosa's humble origins reveal the potential for extraordinary transformation. This profound testament to the power of the ordinary person to effect change is instructive. It offers hope and affirms that what matters is not where we start but the principles we stand for and the perseverance with which we champion them. Through her enduring commitment to justice and equality, her unwavering courage, and her profound humanity, Rosa Parks undeniably left the world a better place than she found it. By courageously sitting down on that Montgomery bus, Rosa Parks stood up for the fundamental rights of all who continue to be inspired by her extraordinary legacy. Please don't forget subscribe, comment, share and like.